Good morning, guys. Welcome to Butte Mountain Homestead. I certainly hope you can see the screen because I can't because of the glare, so I'm going to assume it's all in good in the frame. But see, a few hours worth of work right here. I picked up some lumber yesterday to get some projects buttoned up before it gets too hot because I need to do things in stages. And one of the projects is at the tail end, but I need the ground still to be workable. So that's why I need to get this done. So these are just 1x6 cedar fence boards. They were considerably cheaper. I think a third less per board than the 1x6 pine boards. These are going to be used on that potting bench for my shelves. There's that little spot on the top next to the sink and then the whole bottom. So, and I believe it's 6 foot long. I'm going to see if I need it for the full 6 foot or if I can have Jean cut these edges off here to square them up. If not, I don't care. It's going to be covered anyways. So I got those. Those are going to be painted the green color. And there's more of them down there. I just had to put some weight on them because they were wanting to bow. Then I picked up some 8-foot 2x4s. And that is to do one set of shelves, which I'm using right now, this side for the seedlings. Those are going to be painted green also. And they're going to be about probably, I would say 5 feet tall at the highest, because I want to be able to see above it and to be able to reach and all of that. And if it's 6 feet tall, I mean, Jean's not going to go in there every time I need him to look at something, and I don't want to get out a ladder. So the extra that'll be cut off of there will be used for the cross braces. And then hold on just a second. So I'm not sure where I left off, but those are for the cross beams, or the part of that potting bench. And then, oh, the 2x4s. So whatever the leftover parts are, Jean's going back to work. He came home to bring Lewis, but those will be, you know, the crossbars. So that's what those are for, and that should do that one whole side. And then I have some pieces left out there, and that's what I'm going to use as the guide to measure. So, and then there's 3 trim board pieces that I need to get painted and get those measured and cut. Those are for the greenhouse, and those are the ones I need for sure done because I want to get down the landscape fabric and the rock put down, and the landscape fabric gets stapled in or pushed in or anchored down to the dirt much better when the ground is wet. Hard, I can't do it. It bends the staples. So I just have 3 because that's all I need to focus on right this second. And then the 4x4s, those are for the goat structure. One is painted green because I thought we would need it for the greenhouse and we didn't. So I'm going to paint all 5 of those gray. And then hopefully tomorrow afternoon, Jean and I can get those set and braced. So then we can get going on that. I can start bringing home more 4x4s for the fence and 2x4s for the framing, and we can get that knocked out. The fence is going to take forever, and they've been eating the stuff that we've been weed whacking down. They've been eating it. So anyways, it's a gorgeous day here, a little breezy. I had to go in and put a long sleeve shirt on. But the normal paint supplies, the same old green that I've been using. And then there's a gray that I've been using for everything too. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get after it. And I will show you when everything's painted. Okay, so I got the 8 fence boards painted, and then I've got measurements. So Jean's just cutting those for me. Thank you very much, dear. So I'm just going to take some out and get some boards like this screwed in so I can get one set. So hang tight. Okay, so Jean just got the bottom part of the potting bench put in, so we had to do some fancy measuring, but that's okay. So we're gonna take a lunch break, and then he's gonna work on stuff. We're gonna divide and conquer the rest of the day probably. So, and then I'm gonna finish this top portion right here. I decided that I was gonna paint boards and do one project at a time rather than using the time to paint boards and then not get stuff finished. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then I think he has some weed control he's going to work on. We've been feeding it to the goats and they've been loving it. So that's been saving us in hay, Timothy hay and pellets. So anyways, I'm going to take a lunch break and then be back in a little bit. See you soon. Okay, I didn't get much filmed because I squirreled quite a bit, but we did get, well, Jean, I think I videoed it, but Jean was putting these boards down on the bottom, and then I put the boards down on top, and then I finally got it all decorated how I wanted with some functionality. There's like it's kind of like a built-in little chute left over, so that's kind of goes down to trash, a little trash bin. There's some potting soil, my flash fish charger. Right now it's charging the fan, and the fan has to be on to charge. It's kind of weird, but it ran out today, and then hopefully it'll charge overnight. But yeah, I just have baskets that have supplies in there. I ran a little draining PVC pipe so that I can wash out that sink into the bucket. I just have to get a little plastic little washer or enclosure. Right now I just have a little, that little wood thing moved, but I need to cover up that little hole so when I do put water in there, it doesn't ruin the boards. But yeah, just have the shade cloth on there, the watering cans, and see, I hung a hook for my apron. I had a grungy towel inside, so I can use that for out here. Let's see, I hung the thermometer, that thermometer, and that thermometer don't jive, and I don't know why. So right now I'm keeping that one up, but I'm going to go by that one. And let's see, I have a little table. Don't mind what's on the table. But hey, it's the end of a long day. I need a beer or two. I did hang my, let's see, I made this last year, I think. Might have been the year before. But we had some cottonwood trees fall down by the creek, and then I went and just got a bunch of branches, and I made a drying rack with the intent of it being in the greenhouse. Now, it was supposed to hang from the greenhouse ceiling, but that's not going to happen. So what I'll do is I'll just get S-hooks and I'll just hang everything from there. This chair is temporary. I'm planning on getting a wicker chair. And then I'll just paint it green to match everything. The goat stuff is temporarily over here until we get their structure built. And then I'll get the, hopefully I'll get the shelves built and put up by Monday. So that's where I'm at. So it does look nice and tidy. I couldn't be happier. I just, this is a piece of furniture. I mean, that is truly a piece of furniture. So I am super happy about that. But yep, just saved a bunch of hooks that I had just random. And I did take down my Kelly's Greenhouse sign. I'm not sure where I'm going to put that just yet. The potting mixes are eventually going to get stored in here. I wanted that for, not sure, there's stuff in there now that was for building the greenhouse, but I need to get that cleaned out since we're done with it and take back what we're not going to use, all the good stuff. But I did put that succulent's a little waterlogged, so hopefully it bounces back. And then that spider plant, that's been on the porch, so it needed a drink of water and it needs some sun, so I think it'll be all right. But here's a seedling update while I'm in here. These are the polar bear, these are white zinnias, the green envy zinnias, pink hollyhock, fluffy white hollyhock. Only 4 germinated, that's kind of weird, but black hollyhock, I'm going to get those put over on the west side garden. Only 2 nasturtium, I need to give everything a water, drink of water. Only 2 nasturtium germinated, 4 jalapenos. Those are the Amish paste tomatoes. I need to rotate them tomorrow so they start going that way. Holy basil, just the regular tomatoes, Celebrity and Abe Lincoln, pink zinnias, and 1 sweet banana pepper. This is when they were in the shed and they got ate by mice. So luckily I have some that I'm going to pick up this next week from a friend. And down here we have the sun gold cherry that I bought from Home Depot. The parsley transplants are still doing good. The marigold seedlings did awesome. The yarrow, I think that's white yarrow, that's doing really good. So I need to get that up potted here pretty soon. I did some ajuga transplants. I think only 3 did okay. I need to get some water to that too. And then these 2 parsley, they're hanging in there. So, and the raspberries have taken off. So I need to get those in the ground this next week, because by the end of next week it's supposed to be in the mid 80s. So that ground is going to harden up, and I need extra spots because I'm going to expand it a little bit over on the west side. So I'm going to get everything a drink of water, and I'm going to sit down and enjoy my beverages. So, yep. And then I will show you guys when I get those painted. Jean will get them cut for me. Then I'll get them assembled. I think I'm going to bring them out here in parts and then put them together out here. So kind of creating like 2 ladders and then hooking the ladders together. But as I was talking about earlier, is I don't want them really any higher than that, because I want to be able to see up there. So I'm going to have one this level for sure. And then, I don't know, maybe nothing that's going to be on this is going to be as tall as the bottom of this. So I think I can really come down and this be at the top. So I might have it be, I guess, this mark right here. So, and it'll go the full length, and it'll come out about to, oh gosh, probably about right here. So we'll see. But like I said, I'll show you guys. But I'm going to get this one wrapped up, and it's been a long day. So Gene did, oh my gosh, so much weed eating. I think he weed eated for almost 3 hours. Oh my gosh, his back is fried. But yeah, the goats have been really eating it, so it's saving us a ton of money, and that's what they were bought for, was vegetation control. So hopefully next year they will actually keep it down themselves. So anyways, guys, I hope you have a great week. Thank you for watching this video. Share it and like it and all the good stuff. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And yeah, pretty awesome stuff. So see you next time. Thanks. Bye. Oh, and I forgot, always be kind and do what makes you happy.